I don't know whether to film without my glasses or without them, but I need them. Yo, how are you? Ndiyazidinga. Oh, let's try it out, hey? Cause wow, I look hella gorgeous with my glasses on. Hi guys, aka Nilafide, and I hope that you guys are good because I'm good too. So as you guys can see by the title of this video, it is a story time, and I know it's been a hella long time since I posted a story time. This is my second one, and I wanted, oh guys, sorry my eye. Oh child. And I know that it's been a minute, like a hell long minute, since I posted a story time, which is something that is part of my channels because I love stories. I'm always like telling a story, and not just fake stories, but things that happen in my life or things that I've seen, or yeah, that type of vibe. So I hope that you guys will enjoy the story time as I unfold Uguti Bekwenzakalani, you know. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you, welcome back, we are in it, period, per. And if you are a new subscriber, thank you and welcome to my beautiful haven. I hope that you guys will enjoy it here because it is popping here, period. So yeah, before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this beautiful haven, or else. Okay, there's no else. Let's just get into it, guys. And accompanying me, I've got basmati rice with chakalaka soup. So yeah. Ooh, this lash that I feel, or whatever it is brilliant. And to tell you the honest truth, guys, I just took the opportunity to film right now because I'm not really feeling the greatest. I'm stressed right now with school and registration. I have to go to campus and we are at campus. But I'm gonna go. I don't know how, but I'm gonna go by the grace of God. So yeah, I just decided that instead of sulking and watching YouTube videos, let me just create my own content and see how it goes, and also just, you know, not keep time, but do something with the time that I have. Plus electricity is back, the lighting is better than before, so ooh, the story time, you guys can see by the title, I am gonna be talking about the time that I got suspended at school. For what? For striking. This was 2019, the year before lockdown, around March. I think, yeah, not even around March, towards end of March going into April. So 2019, we had a freshers ball at school and it was on my birthday, the 29th. Okay, cool, everything is popping, homonati, whatever, right? And then a week passed by, like a week of 5 days, I think. And during the first week of every month, NSFAS students usually get their food allowance, né? So during that time, we're waiting there. Some students are getting their allowance, some aren't. And I was part of those that didn't get the allowance then. And then amongst my friends, because during that time I had a group of friends, we see 4. So amongst my friends, out of the 4 of us, only one of them got their food allowance. So she was like, she wants to go buy a few groceries, né? Okay, we accompany her. I don't think we all accompanied her, but we went. Cool. We at the mall, we shopping, everything, you know, it's chilled. And we out here busy praying, good, you know, man, when is our money coming in? Because we also need food, you know. As we at the mall, at school, people are busy planning a protest. Well, not a protest, but a strike, because a lot of people didn't get their money. And those who even got it, some got their food allowance like in full, and some got half of it, or some just got a little portion of it. So people are busy planning a strike, and we at the mall busy shopping groceries with our friend. And then on our way back, we see that the roads are blocked towards the entrance of our school. The roads are blocked, and we were hearing Vula on the socials while we were at the mall, which, you know, man, these students are busy trying to create a strike because funi mali and we don't even have food. So what are we gonna eat? How are we gonna study when we're hungry? We get to campus properly, like then it hadn't really I think it had started actually, the strike, but it wasn't that hectic yet. When we get into the school, she packs away her groceries, and as we get into res, like there's a whole commotion by our residents, the senior residents. There's a whole commotion. Everyone is outside, others are running around, others are planning what are we gonna do, what are they gonna vandalize, and all of that. Okay. As we're chilling at res, because now we're like, ah man, probably nothing's gonna happen that much, you know. I decided to go to the opposite race, the boys' race, because my friend lives there. One of my other friends that I chill with most of the time. So I go to her room, and then she's also ready to strike. We had let me show you guys. You see this balaclava? Balaclava. You see this bandana? This is what we were using as students, all of us, as our balaclavas, because they were cops, and not just cops, but those hippopotamus, like I'll even insert a picture here, like those hippopotamus ones who come out with the tear gas and rubber bullets and yada yada yada. Even private security came because it was hectic. How are we as authority going to settle these students down? So the strike has begun. My friend is really telling me, oh, I'll be striking. I'm just like, what is going on, Vula? You know, we're all trying to understand the situation. And she's like, we're striking because of 1, 2, and 3. Imali, Vula. She's like, you're gonna meet me outside. Okay, cool, I agree. I go back to my room because I'm like, I'm contemplating, do I strike, do I not strike? And mind you, the previous year we did have a strike, but it wasn't that hectic. So I saw how a strike is conducted, like what happens during a strike, and I don't want to get myself involved in that. But for the mere fact that 2019 I was part of those affected without getting the allowance, I was just like, no, I'm striking. So then I take out my bandana out of my toiletry bag, and then I start joining the strike outside, the students who are outside race. And then as I come out of my room, there's a chick. She was living next door of me, so I had a single room, and then next door of me it was a sharing room. One of these girls, she was hit. I don't want to say hit. She got hit with like tear gas. So the tear gas smoke got to her eyes, and it was really close. So she got into rays, her eyes were closed. I was like, what's happening? And then her friend who was with her was like, she got hit with the tear gas and everything. And I was like, yo, so how are we gonna help and everything? And they're like, apparently we have to she has to rub her eyes with milk. So they're busy doing that, and she's not my friend. So I was just like, okay, kudos to you, get well, girl. Go outside. I joined my friend, and then we busy striking, we're singing, striking. So you know those comrade songs, those Amanda, you know. Type of vibes. It's hectic, but it's not hectic at the same. It's hectic, and at the same time it's exciting. We're striking, and just so you guys know the story in more detail. So at the gate, there were people who were standing there, obviously armed. Not people, students who were armed with different things, hammers. There was even a hammer man. There was a guy who had like a real balaclava, and like you wouldn't really notice him unless he takes off his balaclava. So he had a hammer, and we're calling him Hammer Man. And then there were other people there who thought, I'm gonna strike, I'm gonna lead the strike, that type of vibe. They were at the gate stopping lecturers and people from coming into the school, and the private security and the authorities and whatever. And then there's like an open space as you get into my institution. There's like an open space near one of the rooms, one of the lecture rooms and stuff like that. that opening, there were people also there gathering, like scouting Uti. We need to see who's coming for us, that type of vibe. And then towards the offices, there were also people there. And then it was also at Ray's. So outside Ray's, like as the strike is happening, guys, like the campus was a mess. When I say mess, I mean pigsty mess. Like Simoshile. Like, there were dustbins rolling. Hey, there were dustbins rolling. The Jojo tanks were also off of its structure. And then at some point we left Ray's, my friends and I, we left like that commotion at Ray's, and then we went to the one at the, not the lecture hall, the offices near the gate. When we get there, there's a group of students who tipped over one of the security trucks at school, or security vans, and we're there looking at it. Yes, we're taking videos, like what in the heck is happening, like, and we're angry, guys, like. And one thing about students, when we strike, we don't strike for the fun of it. We don't strike because Funmoshi school and stuff like that. We strike because we want to be heard, and we've tried by all means for the authorities or the management to hear us out, but they don't want to hear us out, so we're gonna resort to striking. This is good. And then we decide to go back to the commotion at Ray's, by the Ray's gates, because that's where most of the people we knew were there, and at least there you're safer. When the cops come, we just run into our rooms, you know, instead of having to run that distance from the gate to your room, and then they're busy shooting rubber bullets, hunali tear gas. Yo, you just don't know how you're gonna react to that. So we're like, let's just go back to the commotion at Ray's. When we're there, people are very still singing the songs. Vele sime like song to an army with bandanas used as masks so that we could avoid the tear gas smoke. In the midst of all of that, because we're not just gonna sing and all of that, and they're not gonna come and listen to us. A group of students, like when I mean a group of students, I mean like that group that thinks, yeah, Tina, we're gonna solve this, we're gonna lead them, we're gonna be the bossers, what. There's a DH cafeteria at our school, dining hall cafeteria. They decided to target that. So I think it was like less than 10 of them. They go to like one of the windows on the side, not the main entrance, and it's closed by the time. Like the workers there, they closed because they're like, they don't want to be in what do you call it? They don't want to be in a risky situation where they're gonna get hurt. So they left. They locked and they left. So there was a small window nyana on the side. They decide to break that group of students, and then we're looking at them from Ray's, like us as the people with the bandana, we're looking at them from Ray's, like those people who are trying to lead this whole thing. They break the thing, and then they started alerting us, which, you can come. And then they went in first through that window, and then I think they broke another window that was like wide enough for a lot of people to go through. As they break that big one, did we not run? Did we not run? Like, not all of us, but like majority of us just ran for DH, and we're like, gonna take whatever we want. So first round, we go. We busy taking the cold drink, these small things in front of the shelves, chips, biscuits, whatever, and then we went back to Ray's. So after taking your stuff, the things that you want from DH, we'd run back to Ray's, and then you put it in your room. Guys, as I'm running back to Ray's, this is the first round. I think some people who weren't able to get things were pushing and Vele stealing from each other. So this person pushes me. Did I not fall? But luckily I still had some of my stuff in my hand. And I was like, instead of running to my room, because my room was first floor, I was like, I'll go to my friend, the opposite Ray's, because she's ground floor. It's closer. I'll go. I put my stuff back. We go outside. Okay, we're striking, we're still singing, it's the strike vibes, man. Power. Round 2, these people, the group of students who broke the window, were trying to find a way to get into the back room, or the storeroom, the storage room there. There at DH where obviously the food is there. They find a way to get in. They open the door, or opened it, they kicked it, whatever. They call us again, so we can see like the progress from a distance. They're really good, you know. We run, we go, we take things. I think the second time around, did I? Yeah, I took things, like just a few, because there were still snacks. So I was like, let me just take snacks and be safe instead of going there at the back. And then what if you go to the back and then more puma, the cops are there, you know, that vibe. So I was like, nah, let me just take more snacks. I take more snacks, go to my friend's room. Then already the excitement strike is like over. We're like, we tired, this is just boring, these people aren't coming, whatever. So we decide to chill, me and my friend in her room. But we at the opposite race, which is a boys' race. Okay, we chill. You know, we're eating our snacks and stuff like that. Other people in the kitchen are busy frying the Russian, the chips, things that are sold at DH. You understand? People are busy frying them. Literally, rays smelled like DH. Everyone just popped the jackpot. And the funniest thing, round 2, it's now getting late at that time. 5, 6. Round 2, there was a group of guys that I entered first year with, and they were in the boys' race that I was visiting my friend at. Those group of guys, one of them took the speed point at DH. In my mind, I'm like, Uzoyenza speed point. Oh my god, guys, I was laughing like while looking at the people, like the things that people stole. I was laughing. They were taking into carrot, cabbage, like this into that are used for plate, like the plates that are sold at Rays at DH. Other people are taking snacks, others took boxes of chips, others took rations, others took burger patties, others took pies, you know, the whole shebang. We're like, no man, let's go outside and strike again, because it seems like it's not only getting worse, but we're also not getting our money. Because really, that was what we were expecting at the end of the day. We didn't cause violence on purpose. There's funimadi too, that thing. And the fact that some of the management was still in office, they could have made a plan in finance and said, you know what, just disperse the money if the issue was on their side. Of which it was, it always is. Anyway, we decide to go outside, we join the gang. It's cold, Ngaleso's cut, but we're like, you know what, effort, we're gonna strike. We sing. And then again, there's a group of mkemanas who think they're the bosses of the strike. They're like, no guys, let's go and target Van Skyke office, Van Skyke shop. Van Skyke sells like the laptop bags, the laptops, pen, stationery and stuff like that, which is on the other wing of the campus. We decide, we join them, we walk. As we walking, we're like, instead of singing, because what if the security is around? Instead of singing, let's just walk quietly. We walk. But the mere fact that we were walking as an army and we all wearing balaclavas and stuff like that to avoid the tear gas, we just like, nah, maybe we'll succeed, maybe we'll not. As we get closer to Van Skyke, I think the security guards knew that we were gonna target almost every place on campus. So they were there and we're like, nah, let's leave it. We turn around. We go back to Rays. There's still people going in and out of GH trying to find things to take. And we're thinking, Haibo, did it be empty out this place? Not even. And as we're approaching the DH now, for like, though us who wanted to take more stuff, as we're approaching it, there was like water spraying up from the top of the roof, and the way it was spraying up, actually there was fire, but it was the water because of the way we had entered that place. I think there was a pipe that was burst or something like that. So it was busy bursting water upwards and it looked like fire. It was so horrific. Looking at it, I was just like, we vandalized this campus. I don't even think they're gonna want us back until further notice. Okay. I'm with my friend, the one who had the money, the one who got money out of all 4 of us to get, the one who got her allowance out of the 4 of us. I'm like to her, Chumi, let's go. Well, we were both in agreement, like, let's go and take more things, because you can see it's not empty and we're hungry. We go. As we get in, we're like, there's nothing in the shelves. Let's go to the back and join. We go to the back, guys. It's packed. People are busy taking boxes of chips, boxes of rations, like serious hectic things. Like, the others are even taking cutlery. My friend and I, we decided to take a box. Each. And that box was like It's big, it's heavy, like, yo. We just take a box of chips, we run out. Luckily, we're safe. We run out, and then we go to the Riz. So we noticed that towards nighttime, like when you go towards Riz and you've already taken things from PH, you basically an easy target to other students with, "Hi, bro, you got this ass, nigga," or they're gonna grab it from you. So we go to the side of EE Riz, not the main entrance, the side. And there was a girl who was going to shower. She was living at our age. She was going to shower. Luckily, we caught her before she closed the door. We're like, "Oh my word, can you please like put our chips inside your room, and then we'll come into the main entrance and then we'll get them." And then she's like, "Yeah, no problem." And then we open our boxes because we couldn't fit the boxes through the window. I open our boxes, we take out the individual packets of chips. And these are frozen chips. Take out, and we're busy throwing it in her room. And then she goes to shower. So we entered Ray's main entrance, empty-handed, not just tatanga, anything, they don't know. We go into Ray's, we go to a room, we take our stuff and we return them to our room, and we start packing them into our fridges. As you feeling rich, you feel like a boss with it. Jackpot, this food, snacks, whatever it is gonna last me until kingdom come. We joined people again for singing, and then we just got bored. We were like, "No, Jamie, let's go again and try our luck. What if there's still more?" My friend and I ran again, and we're wearing flops, like a pack. We go, and then we in the storeroom again. Now there's a few people, and things are running out of DH. We decide whether to take the cutlery. We're like, what else we're gonna take? And we're not gonna leave here empty-handed. We're taking graters right now, spatula, the packaging spoon, lenkul, look pag. Good, we're taking everything inside. I even scored shooter. Glasses, guys. And in my arm, like, I go. The staff here at DH drinks. No wonder they're so incompetent when they're serving us food. I'll take the shooter glasses, Valley. What else? I can't remember, but like we didn't come out with food. The last round, we didn't come out with food. It was just cutlery and things that you use for the kitchen. Mas Puma. We ran. Guys, we were in flops. I don't know if it was my speed of running or I didn't watch where I was running, the direction. I trip and then I fall. And now my friend is running. Like, I don't know, maybe her sandals were better than mine. She ran. And then I was behind, and then I fell. As I'm like trying to pick up my stuff, the hippopotamus truck, that police one, it's in my direction, but at quite a distance, and obviously can hit rubber bullets from that distance. It's literally approaching me, and the lights are on, so spotlight is just on me. I take my stuff quickly. I was like, to leave these shoes here or not? I like, take them, just pick them up, you run barefoot. And when I tripped, I sprained my ankle, if not my knee. I stand up, I ran, and that was before they even started shooting the rubber bullets. And as I'm picking these things up, my friend is like, "Chomi, what's going on?" I'm like, "Chomi, I'm coming!" I'm busy picking these things up because I'm like, if I leave evidence, whatever, fingerprints, vibes, whatever. So I take all my stuff and my shoes up. I'm running. I'm like, safe and sound. Thank God. And they didn't even see me. Just my only worry in that moment was I had colored hair. What color was it? I think my hair was yellow, dyed yellow or something. I was just like, if they remember me, they're gonna be like, that girl with yellow hair. Now we're starting to pack our stuff handily. You can see now fridge is full. Even if they send our money in, that thing, it will be for nice things. Because I already have food to last me a month or something. And then I went back to my friend, the opposite race. I went to her room. She had more snacks, and I left some of my snacks by her, and then we started eating them and stuff like that. And then strike was basically over. Everyone was back in their rooms, cooking whatever they took, eating whatever they took, relaxing. And then we're like, we're not gonna stay here. The campus looked so ugly, you couldn't even stay in it. Rez was thinking of tear gas, the rubber bullets. It was nasty. You wouldn't want to be there. So now we're broke, but we've got things to eat. But we also want to stay on campus. and I think it was a Thursday. So my friend, the one who had money, who got her allowance out of all of us, she had, I think, change, and then she was like, "God, let's go out." She said that to us, and we're like, Chuma, we don't have money, whatever. And obviously we're gonna pay her back. When our money is in, and she's like, "No, let's go out." I decided to call the owner of this place that we usually go out to. I call him, I'm like, "We need transport, what. And he also knew, like the whole community knew Uti. We were striking. So he was asking Uti, "Hi bro, like how are we gonna get into school? How are we gonna fetch you guys? Because what if the roads are blocked?" We're like, "We don't think they blocked now because strike is over, what. So we're updating him, telling him, "No man, it's cool, you can come. Just don't come maybe with the Iveco, come with your car." Okay, cool. It's like, "I'll be on my way, be ready by this time." We dress up, the girls are up, we're prepping to go out because we're like, we're not staying here. No way in hell are we staying here with this campus looking like this. After an hour, he tells us, the owner, he tells us, "Uguti, I'm on my way, come to the gate." Okay. And just because the strike is over doesn't mean the private security and the cops were gone. They were still like patrolling campus to see if there were people doing mischievous things. And then we decided to we didn't even know what route to take, and we were wearing heels, guys. Like, did you understand what we wanted to distress that much? We're gonna look good, feel good, smell good, and go out and have the best time of our lives and not stay in this ugly ways. So we're busy looking. As we come out of our race gate, we're looking at the entrance to see where are the cops? Where is the hippopotamus car? Where are the private security? So we were semi-safe. We decided to run. Okay, not really run, but taking off our shoes was gonna be ridiculous because it even started raining, I think. So we started to jog. We're running well in our heels, and then we saw a hippopotamus behind us, but we were already fast. So we're like, it's not gonna bother us, whatever. We get to the gate, and within 5 minutes, he was already there, and we came with the small car. And we're like, "Oh, thank God." Go into the car, we go out. Time of our lives. Around 2 a.m. that place closes down. So they drop us back at Ray's. And guys, when they dropped us back, the security company was not there anymore. The cops were not there anymore. We were safe in a way. We get into Ray's. We're drunk as hell. We just want to sleep. We get to our rooms. Gone. Wake up home at 9, so I got 7 hours of sleep. Wake up around 9. I go to my friend opposite Race. She didn't go out with us because she didn't have money there, and she wasn't really close with our squad. When I was in that squad, she wasn't close with them. So when I chill with her, I just go alone. I decide to go to her room and chill in the morning. We chill, we're having a session. And then she's explaining, "Hi, but where were you last night? I tell you to went out, we got drunk, this is what happened during the night, what. It's Boma 10. It's 9:10. We get SMSs from the school, every student got SMS at the exact same time. Uti, all students to evacuate Res by 11 a.m. Campus is closed, the school campus was closed until further notice. And we all knew why, because of the strike. We're like, what? 11 a.m. Time is 9:30. We're like, we've got less than 2 hours. What in the hell? So we're basically thinking it's a joke, man. We might this until Boma, let's say 10:30 there, We decide to pack things to go home because we're like, well, it was gonna be a break in a few days, whatever. Pack a few stuff in my room. I'm like, I'm gonna leave this stuff. The chips that I took and the snacks, I'm gonna leave them. The cutlery, I put it in my thingy, in my wardrobe. I'm like, they're not gonna search if they were to search. Plus, it had a padlock. I'm like, they won't even search our rooms. That's just invasion of privacy. That's why I was confident enough to leave the chips in the fridge. Okay. Pack my stuff. And we don't even have our money yet. Do you understand? Our money is not in for those who didn't have their money in. We're trying to arrange transportation to go home. Others are trying to arrange accommodation so they can go home the following day. Now, guys, it's raining hard, guys. It was raining cats and dogs, and the school had the audacity to tell us we have till 11 a.m. to evacuate. Savage. Me and this friend, well, she's no longer my friend, but we were both from Johannesburg, so we're like, how are we gonna get home? We don't even have money. So she had a connection. She texted this guy who liked her, and we're like, no, can you like drop us at Harrismith, or if you're going to Joburg, can you like go with us, and then we'll call our parents when we get there. And he was like, yeah, cool, whatever, meet me at the gate, I'm on my way. Cool. Guys, the rules were so strict that Mapuma, they were searching our bags and our suitcases to see if the things we store at DH, are we taking them with. So other people were caught, others weren't. And we heard that before getting to the gate. So I was like, luckily I didn't even take stuff. I left Vula the chips. How what I was gonna do with frozen chips in my bag. That guy who likes my friend, who was gonna be able to drop us to Johannesburg when he goes, was there. We get into his car, and then before he goes, he's busy giving us some excuse of how he needs money for toll gates, what, in case of a puncture. And he was busy like quoting us on 2,000 rand. When we're in the car, we were just like, nigga, what do you mean? What are you trying to say? Because we don't have money. That is why we asked you. We're gonna pay you back when we have our money. We just need to get home because we don't have anywhere else to sleep. And in my group of friends, we only had one friend who lived off campus. So we're like, if we go to her place, how are we all gonna fit on her bed? You understand? Unless some of us sacrifice not sleeping, something like that. Yo. Guys, my meal is finished. I was really hungry. Okay. This guy's busy telling us 2,000, what. And we're just like, nah, okay, guy, you know what? We're like, we're gonna go to this friend of ours off campus. At least they, we'll be safe, we'll have accommodation until we can make a plan or call our parents and then they make a plan for us. Because this thing of last minute on the spot, like it's raining, where were we going to sleep? That type of vibe. And there were students who didn't even have like a cent to their name. We were one of them, but some didn't even have connections for transportation. They're literally standing outside, guys, in the rain, because they're not allowed on campus, like inside the campus. Excuse me. Okay, guy drops us to our friend off campus, and then we chill there. I think we found her cooking, so she's cooking, we chill. And then we updated her on everything that happened after coming back from our night out. Because she was with us, but she was dropped to her room off campus after the night out. So we're busy updating her. Yo, we slept, whatever. And then must we say, boom, SMS, we have to evacuate race by 11 a.m. So we're busy updating each other. We're like, yo, what are we going to do? And we're busy also praying with it. How are we going to get home? That type of thing, you know. We chill the whole day, we eat, you know, just a normal day, but because we don't have money and basically we have to go home. And a part of my mind is like, this school is probably gonna text us soon, or they're gonna be like, no, y'all can come back, whatever. And in time, other people were already home because they live in Free State, and others were on their way home to wherever they live. When around nighttime, the guys that we got in with first year, the ones that I told you about, the ones who took speed point, little carrots, little cabbage, what. They call us and they're like, no, guys, let's go out, whatever. I think they had money, or their money had gotten in after a few hours, whatever, that type of thing. They're like, no, guys, let's go out. And then we're like, guys, we don't have money because our money is not in. They're like, no, man, it's fine, Tina Snayo, whatever. We're like, whatever, but we can't do anything. And we don't have work, and we don't know when we're gonna go home or when our money is gonna come in. We prepare. City girls are up again. Busy barely dressing up. We're in our friend's room, still there. I think they see 4. We called the same guy, went to the same place, called that guy because the guys didn't have his number. They were like, please organize transport. And we're like, no, cool, showcase. Maybe y'all will meet us here or take a cab to here so that when he finds us, sonke, like we together. When we get there, it is packed, guys. Like we are going to go to some students are not from here and they also didn't leave because abana mali, but where they got their money to go out, Mara, we move. 2 a.m. That place closes. It's a lounge, actually. I don't know why I keep saying place. It's a lounge. That lounge already closed, and then he dropped us to our respective places. Hybo, guys, we doze off, like my friends and I. When we get to our friend's room, we all dozed off. I don't know how we slept. How did we sleep? How did we sleep? I can't even remember, but we made a plan to sleep. Following morning comes, it's what, 8-9. My friend, the one who accommodated us off campus, I think she got money from home, and then she decided to go home as soon as possible. So she told us, guys, please make a plan, and I can't really leave you guys here, but since I'm leaving now, please leave the keys by Mang. Okay, cool. Okay, we also now dressing up, we preparing to not leave, but I don't know, our money wasn't in there, so we're basically chilling. Boom, miracle happens. Our money is in, the money that we were striking for. So that time everyone had already gotten their money. Oh, like, thank God. Okay, let's go home. And it was the Easter weekend, or Easter holidays, let me say. So we're at home. We're supposed to be home for 2 weeks. We're at home. First week passes by, sharp. Second week, towards the end of second week, we're like, we're so excited to get to school. Go pee. We get emails. Okay, not even we. So as we're at home, let me start this all over. So as we're at home, the first week passes by. Towards the end of the second week, we basically praying with, I hope they didn't check our rooms, whatever. Us who live at Red, we hope they didn't check our rooms. Plus, we basically arguing with, they're not gonna check our rooms. That's invasion of privacy. They did. They checked every single room, and then they made a list of all the people who had stolen things, like the items from DH, like the chips and the Russian and the meat and the cabbage and whatever. But there were other items that you couldn't really say which that person stole from DH. Okay, cool. So they email a list of students who stole from DH. They email us telling us that we must plea. We must explain what we did from the beginning of that strike day to the end and what we stole. Me being the honest girl that I am. So my friend and I, the one who got the money, because we took chips, like a box of chips and stuff like that. Luckily, the cutlery, they didn't search our cupboards. They just checked our fridges and then they closed. We got emails, and then I don't know about my other friends. I don't think they got. So I'm busy telling her, I'm busy asking her, like, Chumi, did you get an email? She's like, yeah, I did. I'm like, you also got it. What am I gonna say? And then I think when I had sent her the message of what I'm gonna say, I'm already typing my plea, like, oh my gosh, this is what I did, this is what I stole. Because I'm honest, I'm like, maybe telling the truth, they're gonna let me go. I tell my story. What could I took chips, I took this. I didn't mention the cutlery though. Okay, cool. Send it. As I send the email, she's like, Choma, and I'm like, Chomi, tell the truth. I don't know who she asked, but she made a lie. Oh my goodness, guys. Guess who was not at fault, but she was let off kind of scot-free because she lied. I was so annoyed because I had already sent my message and you can't unsend it. So I was like, flip. Okay, after sending your plea and explaining what you did on the strike day, they send you a response of what's gonna happen, and they're like, okay, you're part of the students who stole, and this is what you did, so you're guilty of 1, 2, and 3, and for that you are therefore suspended until, I don't know, you're gonna be called for a disciplinary kind of hearing where you have to sign a plea bargain, where you do community service, stuff like that. So I got that, and then my friend didn't get it. I think also her responses came a bit late, but she was scot-free. And that time, guys, no one at home knew which I stole 1, 2, 3, and I was suspended. So I kept it to myself. And I don't know how my mom found out which some people got my emails. But she found out. So towards the 3rd week, or during the 3rd week, so that was the last week at home, because that was the extra week that they added just to fix everything that was happening on campus. During that 3rd week, I'm so frantic. I'm like, flip. I hope she doesn't find out. I hope they don't call our parents, that kind of vibe. But I'm like, it's varsity. They won't treat us like kids. My mom asks me, Guti, hi, but I'm hearing Guti, you guys are getting on my emails that you stole, what, clean. You know, she's mentioning what the email basically stated. I'm like, yeah, we all got them. We just had to write Guti if we stole whatever. And then I lied. I was like, yeah, we just had to write if we stole anything or if we partook in the strike. And Vele, I responded, and she's like, did you take anything? She's asking me those questions. I'm like, no, I just told them that I did strike, but I didn't take anything, what. I'm just like, deep down, I'm like, if only you knew that right now I am suspended. And it's my second year, first year as a senior, Nahana, and I'm suspended. Embarrassment.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Time to go back to school. All excited, what. And then I also explained to my friend, the one who lived by the opposite race. I explained to her, Chomi, this is what I wrote in my plea, what. And now she's telling me, Chomi, you could have lied. And what. I'm like, Chomi, I know. Because now that friend who had, like, the friend that I was striking with, she got scot-free. So I was like, Chomi, I know. Oh my gosh, I know. Don't make me feel bad. But how are we gonna fix this? She's like, I don't know, but what happened? Okay, cool. We go back to school. I'm taking a long distance taxi back to school. As I take it, I arrive, like, the taxi left very late, mama, around 4-5. And then I got to Free State around 8-9. When I get there, I call my friend off campus. Yeah, I call my friend off campus. She was sleeping over at that friend who accommodated us off campus. She's sleeping over there. I'm like, Chomi, I'm on my way. What. And then she's like, okay, you'll tell me when you arrive. Okay, I get a special taxi. And a special taxi that side, you have to pay extra because kusepsugu. By 6-7, normal taxis where you pay like normal day fee. You don't pay them, you pay like 40, 50, 60, depending on how far you go. And it was my first time taking those special taxis. Luckily I had cash on me. Okay, I take that special taxi, I get to my friend's her accommodation off campus. I find my friend there, the one I was striking with. Okay, it's a Sunday now, let's just cut. Hey guys, because I was like, I can't get to Riz. I can't go to Riz and sleep at Riz. What if I when I get to the gate? And I'm like, let me just sleep off campus. We go to the place we always go to, that lounge. We call the owner. We call the owner, and then he comes and fetches us. And it's a Sunday, so we didn't even know the vibe how it is on a Sunday, because we usually go out either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. It's first time Sundays, vibes are like chilled, there's a live band, and it was just the two of us. We were drinking, chilling, catching up, whatever. Sorry for looking up all the time, guys. I'm very disorientated, but I'm trying to film the story time for you guys. So we go out, vibes are nice, we chill, and then 2 a.m. came, where the lounge closes, and then we went back to the room. We slept over there by our friend's room, the one who accommodated us off campus. Monday morning, due day, everything is back to normal. People are going classes, stuff is back, school's like normal. It's like we didn't even strike. When we get to the gate, there's that security, that private security company that was there during the strike. When we get there to the gate, our main entrance, there's the left side, the small left side with the turnstile, and the right side. So my friend goes in first, since she was scot-free. She goes in first, and then when you go in, they ask you for your ID or your student card. And then they check your name on the list, and then if you are there, you stand outside, you don't get in. If your name is not on the list, you ain't get in. So she got in sharp 30. And when she got in, I was like, Chomi, when you go in, like, just check for my name, that bag. Okay. I'm waiting outside with, I think she took my bag for me. Cool. I'm like, I know I'm gonna get inside here. But I'm stressing, like, I'm not even embarrassed because no one knew it was suspended, but I'm just like, what if I get sent back? Like, what am I gonna do off campus? I don't even have money now to go off campus back to her room. That type of vibe. I'm like, oh, flip, Lord, please be with me. She texts me before I try to get in. She texts me, she's like, Chomi, I saw your name on the list. I was like, flip. And that time she was like, the list, it's one page for like 20 or 30 students who were like, who were found guilty. So it was basically honest students who told the truth of what they did. And then I'm like, flip, what am I gonna do? So I see some of my friends and people that I study with, and I'm like, guys, apparently my name is on the list. What? How am I gonna get in? They're like, what? How's your name on the list? So I'm explaining with you. Oh, guys, you see when they sent us those plea emails, I told the truth, but they're like, you shouldn't have. I'm like, I know, bruh. Just that time I didn't know what to do. And they're like, nah, bruh. So what are you gonna do? So these people are busy adding more stress onto me. I'm like, you know what? If this should. I call my friend, the one who lives by the opposite race, because she's a senior, you know, and she knows more about the school than me, and she's very popular. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna call my friend, she's gonna make a plan for me. I call her, I explain the situation to her. And like, I called her and the network was bad. And then I send her a video, I'm like, Chuma, I'm by the gate. She's like, I'm on my way. When she gets to the gate, she's like, what's happening? I'm like, Chuma, I told you over the phone, go to 1, 2, 3. And she's like, okay, no, don't stress. Just be chilled, relax, you know, breathe. I'm like, okay. We get to the gate. So instead of using the left side, we used the right side. And she got outside, she came out of the campus through the right side. She's like, Chomi, let's just go to the side because those security guards are not that, they're not even that strict. We get to the right side. She's like, don't use your student card, use your ID. Like, okay, take out my ID. Get to the gate. So my bags are already inside. I just have my small bag with me. I show the security guard, we're like, yeah, sabona, you know that thing. Okay, he's like, student card. I'm like, yo, sir, I don't have it. I barely show my ID. He's like, oh, your name is Onela. I'm like, yeah. So he didn't check my first name, and it's cool I use my first name. He's like, oh, Onela. I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, ah, ungangena. Guys, guys. Did my heart not wanna like jump out with excitement? Get in, not fast, you know, still relax, get in. I'm like, okay. As we get in, I'm like, Charlie, I'm telling my friend, I'm like, Charlie, thank you so much for helping me. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yo, I was so freaking happy. I was like, thank the freaking Lord that I'm in. But I was like, from now on until this whole thing of suspension is sorted out, going out just to go even buy groceries is gonna be a risk. How I'm gonna do it, I don't know, but I'm gonna do it. Days passed by. I had to go and buy groceries, Valley. So when you go out, they check your thingy. They check your card, your student card, or they check your ID. So I was using my ID because it was the safest. And then we went to the mall. This is after a few days after getting into campus. We get into the mall. We show our thing. I show my ID, and then my friends show their student cards. We go to the mall, buy groceries. Masibuya, luckily they don't check our IDs and stuff like that. Plus we had like plastic, so they were like, just get in because you're a student. And then I think after a full week, they called us at the office. Those who are suspended come to the office. So now people are allowed to have full access, every student. We go to the office, there's a meeting, all of us. I barely see 29 there. I see even people I knew. I'm just like, hectic. I'm looking around like hectic. And they're busy telling us the procedure. Okay, since now you are found guilty of 1, 2, and 3, you're gonna have to do 1, 2, and 3. So they gave us, I think, 50 hours of community service. Yeah, we were given 50 hours of community service. In my mind, I'm just like, ooh, what is this community service going to be, child? Do I look like someone who does community service? Just kidding. They like sign here so that you can show proof and declare that you're going to do the community service. Okay, we sign, we leave. One by one, we sign, leave. Me, did I do the community service? No, because they didn't even explain what we were going to do. They just said you are given 50 hours of community service. Maybe us personally were supposed to do a follow-up, but I did not. So I didn't do community service, but I'm now scot-free, and I learned the hard way, and I'm never ever striking again, yo. Or when I strike, I'm gonna strike for the right reasons, but I'm not gonna steal anymore, cause wow. Guys, that was such a hectic incident in my life. I was just like, oh my freaking gosh. And I think my mom found out about it only after a year, but it wasn't a big deal because I was already sorted out. It's not like I was expelled or I lost my marks or whatever. Moral of the story: do not strike and steal. If you're gonna strike for the right reasons. And if you feel like you're gonna steal, make sure that when you I'll give when you are caught up with your actions, or they send you emails, Ubuti, you are found guilty of what? Lie, deny. So that you can be scot-free. Like, yo, imagine having that on my record, like academic record, could have suspended for striking and stealing. Oh my gosh, guys, embarrassment. Hey, I hope that you guys did enjoy the story time. Like, I enjoyed retelling it. Yo, it was hectic. Like, even when you got into our rooms, guys, got back into this, like, the stuff that we had stolen were no longer there. But you see, my shooter glasses and my grater and my packing spoon and spatula, they were still there. I still own some of them till this day. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys do want more story times, do comment down below. If you guys would like more story times, and comment down below other videos that I can film for you guys, because it's all about giving the people what they want and not just doing it for the views or doing it for the publicity. Okay, I'm doing this because I love creating content and I love entertaining people. So yeah, guys, that is it from me to you. I hope that you guys did enjoy it. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this beautiful haven of mine, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye.
Style.